Okay, back again. I got the first cell hooked up from the negative to the positive, and we'll be using voltage from that one. Oh, I'll put that over there. Our voltage is 1.8 with two cells hooked up in series. I'll just connect the amps. Oh, maybe not. Oops. Yes, I will. Connect that to the positive and get rid of that one to the negative. Okay. Okay, the motor really spins. We're drawing 32.3 in the 200 range, and our voltage is dropping rapidly. That's those two cells linked in series. Voltage seems to be dropping rather rapid compared to the single cell. Not sure if it's because the single cell almost depleted before we hooked it up. I didn't really wait too long. Oh yeah, the voltage drop seemed to stabilise a bit. Yeah, I think I'll try making a battery out of these cells. I might do two in series and two in parallel with that electrolyte and see what I get. I'm not sure if I want to do sort of a completely wet cell in this little container, or just keep with the electrolyte on a piece of cotton. Still going strong, that motor. 25.5 milliamps down to 0.85 volts. Motor still cruising along, considering that takes a lot more power than the poor little thin battery cell can have. Capacitor maybe? Not really sure. I can't make my mind up if it's a capacitor or a battery. I guess it's a battery because it probably doesn't take a charge. There's only one electrolyte, so I can't see it really charging. Charge does do something though. It might clear the plate surface of oxidization, perhaps, I'm thinking. We're still holding strong-ish. Still drawing 24.7 milliamps. Dropping down. I'd say it's drawing more actually from the battery because we're at 4-minute mark and we're dropping pretty well. Actually, I'll retest that first cell with the top carbon plate off of that one onto there, just to see, because that carbon plate's pretty bad. It's almost over for it. I think it is over for it. It's measuring like 150 ohms or something. Where these ones here, they measure 20 ohms. We're still cruising down to 0.7 volts. Motor still hiking along. Drawing 23.8 milliamps. 200 range. Yeah, I was thinking maybe these batteries in a cell where you squeeze the top and break the little capsule and the gel comes out and then activates your battery for like emergencies. Because they wouldn't have long shelf life, I'd imagine. Potassium hydroxide, it's very weak, but it does react with the aluminium. I don't see any bubbling like I did in the last one. Can't see any bubbling. Oh, we're slowing down. Might as well show you one of my graphite sheets. Actually, I got a few of them. I'm currently using a section of that one there. Got another one. And this here is maybe graphene. The little particles go upwards. It's quite weird to look at. You can't really see it in here, but if you look at the little particles really closely, they seem to go up. Where if you had glitter in a thing, it sort of sinks down. You can see it going down and it's not floating upwards. I did see somewhere that they say graphene floats, doesn't mix in water. It's not water soluble, apparently. I did that with the microwave as well, and some, what was it? Phosphoric acid soaked graphite. It was a real weak solution. It's out of an upper and a downer for pH water level setting, so it's not a pure potassium hydroxide. I've tried potassium hydroxide on my cells, but not in that solution. I might try that. I'm going to try to make a gel battery, because liquid electrolyte sort of gets a bit messy. Well, we're still holding fairly strong. We've dropped pretty much. This might stretch into a two-part video. Well, running batteries down is quite fun, not? Yeah. That's my turbine fan I keep hitting. This little thing took me 8 hours to make. There's a lot of cutting. I'm making a steam generator as well. That's the housing for it. Okay, I'll stop this one here and continue with another movie.